Sheila here again with another weekly update. So this week I've been thinking a lot about colour, and these are some of the things that I've been doing this week. I've been looking again at this book called Interactions of Colour by Josef Albers. He taught at the Bauhaus, which you probably will have heard of. And he really did a lot of work around, I suppose, formalising how we think about colour, how colour interacts. I really started to investigate sort of perceptions of colour, because I think it's easy for us to forget, particularly just now, that we're surrounded by colour. We have colour at our fingertips. But before the Impressionists and before photography, colour was quite a rare medium, if you like. You know, people didn't have particularly colourful clothes because there wasn't the technology to have the amount of colours to dye things, and if you could have colour, then it was really generally very expensive and only for special occasions. So this is a fascinating book because Albert goes through lots of different exercises about different colour combinations and transparency of colours, so things like this. It's a really interesting book about colour, and also about how you teach colour, which is kind of another interest of mine in terms of how you actually teach. But perceptions of colour and how things that are actually the same can look very, very different with different colour combinations. So in these pictures here, I've just been working with kind of limited palettes, so just 3 colours, yellow, orange and blue, and in these ones more kind of purple and blue. I had quite a bit of fun doing them because I was using a roller to do some of this as well. But it's interesting thinking about colour and how it makes you feel, how colour can deceive, how you see things, and also how doing things like just putting a line of colour across something can make a huge difference to a picture as well. So that's what I've been thinking about this week. It's been good fun. It's also making me think about lots of different colour combinations, and also I think because it's autumn just now, there are so many fantastic colours all around us with the autumn colours. I think that's where I've got some of the oranges for, though obviously the way that I've done that, it doesn't really look like an autumny kind of picture. I think that's more, reminds me more of summer actually than autumn. But anyway, that's what I've been thinking about this week, and if you do get the chance to look at this book, it's really, really interesting. And he suggests doing things with paper, with coloured paper. So if you have been decorating or thinking about decorating during lockdown, and maybe you're thinking about doing that, you might have some of those little wallpaper colour charts. So if you cut them up, they're a really good way to kind of play around with colour as well, if you wanted to do that. But I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I'll catch up with you next week. Bye!